Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone out there under the sound of my voice? Hoping everything is well with you guys. As for me, just another day. Just another day. And I'm glad about it. Here, wide awoke. I think I've been awoke ever since about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. And I was just having these thoughts in my mind. I was gathering all these thoughts before I thought I go live. And when you have thoughts, it's good to kind of write them down so they can, I guess, be fresh when you're going live. But then, if you kind of got it all kind of figured out, because writing is a chore. It's a chore, you know. But it is good to write down some hot points um in your content. But anyway, here we go. The name of the title of my live is Stranger Danger. Mm-hmm. Stranger Danger. You said, TMC, that's pretty interesting. Well, let me see if I can intrigue some deep thinkers over here. And to be a deep thinker, you have to really think outside the box, around the box, or wherever the box is. You got to think. I mean, think and think clearly and hard, because every decision that you make or that I make, it is going to lead or is going to make you stray from whatever situation that life might bring to you. So, we're going to talk about strangers. To be honest, everybody that you know, even if you know them 15, 30 years, you think you really know that individual because of the relationship that you have had with them over the years. And they got a saying that it really takes a lifetime to know a person. Am I right about it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, good morning, Lord, him a Lathot. Now, I'm tell you now, if I mess up your name and you're speaking to me, so I can make out of him a lot. That's all I can make out. But anyway, baby, good morning to you. Forgive me for messing up your name. Not done intentionally. I don't have out my glass. I was trying to sound it out. But good morning to you, darling, and welcome to my channel. Okay? So, with that being said, we out here in YouTube world, we have some of us have met one another and some of us have not. And for the majority of us, we don't know each other if we ran across each other in the streets. You know what I mean? If I saw you, it's just like me watching a television show. If the show is really, really interesting, I'm looking at all these different people, all these different actors, right? And the show looks pretty good. Well, when the show go up, I forget about it. You hear me? I forget about who did what. The only thing I can remember about what I seen at that particular time. It's a TV show now. Only thing I can remember at that time is you know, what the plot was about. You know, I can't tell you the actor's name. I can't tell you nothing unless he's just really, really a big actor, right? But anyway, that's to me, that's like in and out. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of people out here in this world today that hey, look, you see them, but you don't see them, and everybody that you see, you don't know. Okay, so we consider them strangers, right? If I don't know you and you don't know me, we are strangers. Now, uh, now, when you meet a stranger, my thing is, what is it about that individual, you know, that calls you to want to check them out? You know what I mean? What was it, or what? In other words, what has drawn your attention to a stranger? Okay, now this is for deep thinkers. Now, well, I've always been a people person, you know, and by me trying to be a people person, I try to carry myself in a way where I am uh, uh, in a respectful way. I don't come out here, you know, uh, looking and trying to be too misfriendly because you know what? You can run out here and be too misfriendly to some of these strangers, and they'll take your too misfriendliness for granted, believe it or not. So no, I don't carry myself as a friendly type of person, but I do have the being on certain individuals that have drawn my attention. Okay? And I don't know them. I could be out there in the Walmart or somewhere like that, and people are always looking at you and you looking at them, but it's something about this individual that what caught your attention, and they are total stranger. You don't know them. So all of a sudden, in my mind and my thought, when I meet them, I'm like, or I see him, I'm like, Lord, what in the world is wrong with him? Or what in the world is wrong with her? Have you ever thought like that about certain people and you don't know them? But you don't say anything to them, but it's just your thoughts, you know what I mean? Because some of these strangers, baby, they be, ooh, we now. They be, what's the word? They be doing the most out here. But it's a good thing to keep your eyes on because, baby, ain't no telling, honey. Ain't no telling. But anyway, because they're strange to you, and you see them, and you got your eyes on them, and they know you're watching them. You know what I mean? And and you just go on with your little life. But you can come home from that little incident, from the Walmart, or from the store, or wherever you go. Cause I'm tell you something. We out here in this world, and y'all think I'm lying. Y'all in y'all cars. Y'all on y'all way to work. Y'all is out there in this world, and it's different people that you see, and they looking at you, and you looking at them, but they are strangers. Y'all get my drift. Don't know them, just seeing them passing by. You know what I mean? And some strangers, they'll wave. You know what I mean? And some strangers, they'll smile at you. And some strangers, they nod their head to you. In respect. And so it's up to you as an individual to what giving it the same courtesy back or not. Well, when I'm out there, when I'm out there in the world, I have a certain face. I carry a certain face on me. You know what I mean? And when people see me, the first thing they say when they see me is, "Why you look so mean?" Well, hell, I don't even say. I don't be knowing if I'm looking mean or not. You know what I mean? Only they can tell me. But I carry a face expression to let or to alert strangers know that hey, look, I ain't the one, and I'm not gonna be the two, and I'm sure not finna be the three. I'm out here minding my business. I'm out here not minding nobody's business. I'm not out here trying to pick up everybody. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to do nothing wrong when I'm out there. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B. I'm trying to make it, you know. And so, but I'm not out there being rude either, you know what I mean? I see a stranger and they might smile and say good morning or hello or how you doing. And it's all about courtesy when you all out there, you know what I mean? But baby, some of these strangers, baby, you can't even speak to. Because I'm telling you right now, they'll take the tone of your voice and the way you look. And they be trying to size you up. You hear me? And run around here trying to size people up. That's a dangerous thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a dangerous thing. So then you really just have to be careful when you're out here or out here in this world anyway. Because like I said, you're around people. Some of us around people all day because we got jobs, we got school, we got things we need to do. So everybody that's around in your daily life or come around in your daily path, uh, you don't know them and they don't know you. You're just passing by. Good morning, uh, Sam, Samara, Ninja. I hope I said that right, baby. But God bless you too, sweetie. And you you have a blessed day. And thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate you, baby. Just chatting and saying good morning. And it means a lot. And I'm here, baby, and I'm talking about, strangers, people that you don't know. You see how sweet you was when you came in? You said good morning and bless you and sent the prayer hands up. That goes a long way with folks out here because, baby, folks need somebody to pray for them. You know what I mean? They really do. They don't, it's a lot of things that we can draw from one another. We can draw uh, good energy and we can draw bad energy. Do you hear me? Sam, uh, Samara, good morning, Gubs girl. Girl, you about to start work already? Well, babies, thank you so much for stopping by, sweetheart. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I appreciate you for just stopping by and saying good morning and and a good day. Oh yes, baby, yes. So you be blessed too, Gubs girl. You know you're my girl, honey. Yes, Samaru. Yes, ma'am. Just stopping by. I can relate, and I suffer with anxiety. This world nowadays make me feel out of place. Well, baby, let me tell you something. Uh, we all have feelings, and we're all here. I don't know how old you are, baby, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Anxiety, and if you suffer with it, it's not no joke. Okay, but we have to learn how to overcome our fears as we walk down here amongst one another. Because we all are human and we all got different things that's going on in our natural lives as well as our spiritual life. So, baby, be encouraged and know this here, Samara, that it's nobody but God that's keeping us. Okay? He's keeping us because we don't really know how to keep our own selves. But God is keeping us. And for that reason only, I can tell you for myself, I appreciate what God is doing for me. He removes all of my doubts, all of my fears. Because, baby, look here. This world, this world and things that's going on now, baby, yes, it will keep you. It will keep you locked up. It would keep you, not wanting to move, not wanting to go nowhere. Just, I mean, depression, all that stuff is real, baby. So you be encouraged. You hear me, sweetheart? Don't let nothing and nobody, you know, push you, you know, into a deeper and deeper situation. Because guess what? It's your life. And we have the power to control our lives as we go. Just speak to yourself. Just speak blessings on your life. Lord, anxiety come in. Lord, I thank you for giving me the mind to even thank you, you know, because I know don't nobody know how you feel, baby, but you. You hear me? You and God. They the only and baby, that's the only thing that matters. Do you hear me, sweetheart? And I know I'm a stranger to you right now because I don't know you. But I'm gonna bless your game, okay? It said, I thank God. Samaru says, I thank God every day, and I pray He gives me the strength to endure this world. 36. I was raised in the church with my aunt and watching Heat of the Night, and I wish I could live back in the 90s. Honey, those were the simpler times, you know what I mean? And hey, Kiss the Ring. Baby, good morning, TMC in chat. Listening, getting dressed. Won't be in the chat. Well, God bless you, Kiss the Ring, baby. And thank you for stopping by. But yes, Summer, being raised in a church and, you're 36 years old now. Oh, honey. Baby, look here. I remember back then, back when. And back then, yes, baby, there was some good times, you know what I mean? And God bless your auntie, you know what I mean? God bless the good memories that you have had. And a lot of times we got to cling on to those memories because they are precious to us. Do you feel me, Summer? They are precious to us. So back then, baby, it looked like to me people were more laid back, you know what I mean? They didn't have a lot of uh I guess hell and and uh like I said, nowadays, you run around with strangers, they don't even know how to speak. They look at you real crazy, and I'm looking at them, but I ain't got nothing to say because I don't know where your mind at. But guess what? It's always good, Samara, to pay attention and don't let nobody's appearance and don't let nobody uh stupid gestures that they put out there. Honey, these people, you be driving your car and mind your business, and some of these people they flag you. You know what I mean? They just throw up the FU sign, and I'm like, wait a minute. Should I get crunk? Should I wait a minute? I'm like, ooh, Lord, girl, look here, baby, I got to go on and pass by that nut because I already know. There's a bunch of nuts out here, and I ain't trying to be nutty buddy with nobody just out there on that type of time. But we have those kind of people out there, Summer, baby. Because we have all kinds of people out there, and they are strange. You hear me? So if you are strong enough, look at them and keep on moving. You feel me? That's your best bet. Look at them, pay attention to your surroundings, and keep it moving. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you, so you shouldn't be saying nothing to nobody else. But nonetheless, we're talking about strangers. You have some that are they have good intentions. They are kind, and they're wise. And guess what? If you if you have a discernment, you can feel things from people as you interact with them. You actually can. You can feel their whatever it is about them. You can feel their happiness. You can feel their sadness. You can feel them. And if the opportunity presents itself, because I don't know what it is, but it's a lot of people when I'm out there, they want to come, they will just want to have a conversation with me. And I don't know them, and they don't know me. But it's a good thing to always just be aware, because you don't know who you can help out here, and you don't know who you upset out here either. So it's a risk that we have to take, But like I said, we don't know each other, never seen each other. But guess what? Just because you don't know nobody, don't mean you got to go out here and mistreat anybody either. Okay, let's be wise while we out here. Don't mean you got to run out here and be upset, you know, because a lot of people are up out here. Some they're upset, and and you're not even the reason. You don't know them, but they want to take out their frustration. So you be careful, especially dealing with anxiety. Be real careful, baby, because honey, it don't take long for one thing to lead to another. Do you feel me, baby? So, okay, Summer says there are precious memories, and that's all I got to hang on to my aunt. She passed in 2024. Sung her uh sung her last Sunday at church, and God called her home. But yeah, I miss life when it was more simple. Baby, keep that. Keep that, baby. Keep that right there, those good memories, you know, because they will help you. They will come and they will encourage you, how, when you was at church and everything, because I remember some real good things too. But when the legends or the people that was in your life, when they go on to glory, it's not over, baby. It's not. I know it hurts. Trust and believe. Been there, done that. Because when you lose a loved one, I don't care who it is, especially if you're close. Like I'm assuming that you and your auntie were, you had to be close in order for you to have these precious memories of her. And sometimes, baby, those memories will take you further in life than you could ever know. So thank God for your auntie. Thank God for people that's like that. You understand? And we do have some people like that in our lives. We really do. So we really have to um, just note and think real clearly. You know what I mean? Uh, when you get kind of overwhelmed, think of the good things. You know what I mean? Think of those happy times and happy places that God has gave you. You understand what I'm talking about? Because that's strength for you, baby. Believe it or not. That is so much strength, and there's so much power in cherished memories. Yes, ma'am. Those are cherished memories, and that is your strength. That will make you overcome anxiety. Those thoughts that you have, they will make you walk through depression, and you be saying, what happened? The thoughts of the heart. Keep those, baby. You keep those because precious memories, they are so sweet. And honey, you'll grow and you'll know. And you'll keep on growing. And next thing you know, you don't grew slap out of depression. You don't grew slap out of anxiety. Why? Because somebody stopped by in this earth, and it was called your auntie. And she paved the way for you to what? To be the best you that you could ever be. Okay? The best you that you could ever be. When you have people like that in your life, baby, you got it's like gold. It's more precious than gold. Money can't buy that type of power. hmm That's powerful. Those memories that you have, baby, those are very powerful. And you use that. You use that to walk tall and hold your head up. You understand what I'm talking about? You ain't got no reason to run around here being upset and sad about life. Because life is going to keep on lifing for a lot of us. And baby, like I said, we have some good people out here that will steer you right. And we have some, oh Lord, But who knows? I'm not here to talk about stranger danger. And I got the thoughts some by a little old post that I seen, and it really caught my eye. I said, should I talk about this or should I not? Well, one of my good friends, shout out to Lucinda, loving Lucinda, she said, sure, go ahead on out there and speak about it, talk about it. But I need you to be a deep thinker when I bring uh, this here to your head somewhere. Now, the thing that I saw, it was talking about, it had a great big old picture of a snake, okay? And then it had a picture of some little frightened looking rabbits, okay? Now, mind you, baby, the snake ended up in the rabbit hole with the rabbits. Now, how in the world did that happen? Snakes live in holes and rabbit lives in holes, but how in the world did this snake end up in the rabbit hole with the rabbits? The rabbits looked at the snake and said, we ain't never seen nothing like that. What in the world is that? So the little rabbits was shaking their little tail and they was all huddled up and they didn't know what to think about what that was because they never seen anything. And how did it end up in my house? And how did it end up in a hole? Well, again, a hole will take you, especially on the ground, a hole will take you hither, thither, and yon in the animal kingdom. I'm thinking of a hole is somewhat like the highway and byways of life for us, right? You got a bunch of highways, you got a bunch of roads, you got a bunch of streets. So in the animal kingdom, yeah, they you done slid down in they hole, right? And so soon as the snake slid down there in they hole, he saw him, he looked, and so he started talking to the poor rabbits, talking about, hey y'all. And the rabbits was looking like, is he talking to us? And so the snake, began to talk to the rabbits. And the rabbits ain't talking to the snakes. They just checking them out because they never seen anything like that. Now we talking about stranger danger. Y'all stay with me now, okay? Stranger danger. So here's a conversation between, and I want to mind you now, this snake that crawled in the rabbit hole, he is one of those python snakes. Let's talk about snakes, for a minute before I go back into, what happened with the rabbits and the snake. Yeah, he was a big old juicy python snake. Now, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I see a lot of them, honey, and a lot of them love these snakes. But these people that had these great big old heavy snakes around their neck, they got near enough to call them a pet. Girl, honey, Samaru, have you seen such men? Big old huge yellow and white and funny looking. They just too big. They be slithering and got near enough to put them all around their neck, all around their arms, and the steak be bigger than a person. A lot of them, I'm telling you. And I'm like, how in the world can you be so in love with a snake? I don't get it. You know, I don't get how some people, just in love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they care about the snake, you know, and they call it they call him a pet. Well, me myself, I ain't trying to be no snake friend. I am not. Do you hear me, Samura? I am not trying to go close to no snake. I am not. Look, when I see a snake, if you get close to me, I am going to chop his head off because I don't do nobody snake. I don't know if the thing is poisonous. I don't know what. I just don't know. And I ain't trying to know some. Baby, look, Samara, I'm not trying to know nothing about no snake. Do you feel me? I'm not. Snakes, go on, slide on where you're trying to slide. I don't need you being. Because when I see a snake, I say it's dangerous. Okay, he's dangerous. And look, I see it, and wait a minute, what's that moving in the grass? I see the grass moving, but so next thing you know, he done slid his tail out to be seen. But see, long as he's over there, Sabura, I am cool. Don't be over here. Don't be over here under me. Don't be in my face. Don't be in my space. Because I ain't trying to be in yours. I ain't trying to bump into you. Just like I said, now this snake right here done ended up in a rabbit hole, and this snake down here done start talking to the rabbits. That's the rabbit's house. How did your snake tail? Well, we already know. Some kind of how or another, you ended up in the rabbit's house, and this snake just started talking and telling all his lies, talking about he had their attention. He kept the rabbit's attention, so the rabbits, got a little comfortable with him. You know what I mean? It's just like a conversation like we have, and you get a little comfortable, but don't get too comfortable, especially when it's stranger and it's dangerous. Okay? Always have your antennas up. I don't care how long you knew them. If you just met them some more, keep your antennas up about any and everything that's moving around you. Because I'm going to tell you something. In the words of somebody, say, everybody ain't your friend. Okay? It's always good to use caution, respectfully. Don't run around here scared of everything. Because we got some people that are out here, they is scary. Baby, if somebody say boo, they'll fall to pieces. You understand what I'm talking about? Look. Anyway. So, here the snake is having this conversation with these rabbits. And the snake done charmed the rabbits. The snake done got all in the rabbits' warm, cozy house. And the rabbits is feeling comfortable with the snake. Well, the snake is there for a reason. And like I say, he's a big old python. He's looking at them rabbits for his dinner. But the rabbits didn't know that. So the rabbits trusted him just by his conversation alone. Come on, deep thinkers. The rabbits trusted and felt relaxed enough to allow this python snake to come into their home. I'm going somewhere with this now. Stay with me. So, once the snake knew that it had, their attention, because baby, he was really talking. He was really talking his talking. He was really just convincing them, And so you know what happened, Samara? That doggone snake outwaited them rabbits, and them rabbits, they fell asleep. And while them rabbits fell asleep, that doggone snake, Sabara, he swallowed up one. Okay? He swallowed up a rabbit. Because the pythons can do that. You understand what I'm saying? And then when he got his little dinner, he slid away. He done got up out the hole, and he slid away. So when the rabbits woke up, they didn't know what happened to they didn't know what happened. We're gonna call the rabbit that got ate up by the snake. We're gonna call him Raph. They don't know what happened to Raph. They think Raph might have got up early in the morning, and Raph done went, went and found a garden, and he thinking Raph done went over there and got him some cabbages and some carrots, and so that's what they thought happened to Raph. But they never did think that Raph is out there getting him something to eat. That Raph was eating. Okay? Stranger danger. So the snake done stayed away. You understand what I'm talking about? And soon as he dissolved up and made sure They couldn't see how fat he was. They couldn't see how Raph was in there fighting for his life because he was inside his stomach, right? You know. He just. But anyway, do you not know that dangerous snake Samaru came right back to the same den of rabbits? Think about it now. He had a sure shot, and he come back to the rabbits and trying to explain himself, you know. And he told the rabbits, he said, uh, you, you, you know I'm a snake, and I left because uh I had to get out of here. It got too hot in here, and I'm a cold-blooded animal. You know, all this fur in here, and y'all rabbits, y'all, it just got too hot in here. So I had to get out and go get me a breath of fresh air. And I tried to come back down here, but it was just too hot down here, and y'all made it hotter. So just excuse me. But I'm back now, y'all. Y'all want to hear another story? So the rabbits was looking at him, and they say, the snake said, it's always good to give somebody a second chance. We talk about stranger danger. And so the rabbits look, they still ain't figured out what happened to Ralph, but they believe the snake. I don't know what it was about that snake, but that snake was conniving. That snake was slick. That snake knew how to move in, move in on his prey, and they didn't have a clue what was happening to him. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you some Uru, and people out there that's listening to my voice, there's a saying. My folks always say, you know what, a dog got teeth, but he ain't got but one time to bite me. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get no second and third time to come over here biting on me. So, what I'm saying, baby, is sometimes when things like that happen and you just not aware, they always say silly rabbits. Well, they might be a little silly sometimes. When I see little rabbits, I see them and they be doing just the silliest little thing. They be hopping around, minding their own business. They can do some of the silliest things. So, but they can be a little silly. But I don't think all rabbits are silly. No, no. They not. They not gonna just sit there and let you just. Boy, you ought to see when the predator get after a rabbit. A rabbit be that rabbit be getting down. Baby be doing all kinds of moves, all kinds of ducking, and that rabbit be getting it. You hear me? To get away from its prey. And so back to the snake scene. The snake come down back and and he's just telling his lies, about how hot it was. And now he's back and he just want to be over here and he want to be your friend. Oh, I really enjoyed myself down here and y'all really listen. Oh, he just pointing on thick, just telling his lies, and they believed him again. So they said, we gonna give you a second chance. We gonna give you a second chance. You deserve a second chance. So yeah, you can go on and kick it with us at our rabbit hole. Not even thinking. Hell, if y'all got a rabbit hole, don't you know that snake got a snake hole? That snake ain't gonna invite you to its a rabbit hole. And if he do invite you, you gonna be his dinner. Come on, rabbits. Think. Stranger danger. But these rabbits, they heard the snake and they let the snake back in. And of course, they had him on guard duty. We're going to say Benji was on guard duty. He's supposed to be watching the snake all night long. But Benji, young Benji, he dozed off. When he dozed off, now he wasn't asleep, but he dozed off. You know how we sit up and we doze off? My folks used to say, all eyes shut ain't sleep. And I'm like, You mean tell you got your eyes shut and you ain't sleep? We got a lot of people like that. But that wasn't the case on the rabbit called Benji. He nodded off and baby, he started kind of slobbing with. That's how come the snake knew that he had another scrumptious a meal, and he took another rabbit while they was all asleep, cuddling warm in their home. Okay. Moral of the story is the rabbits finally got some sense. They all pulled together and they blocked their home. They put rocks. They put everything they needed to protect their home and to protect whatever because it didn't take a genius to understand that hey look the Ralph ain't coming back and Benji ain't coming back and guess what? Every time somebody come up missing, the snake is down up in here. The snake is down here telling his lies and fanning flies, and we just over here falling for the okey doke. Why come so many people are so vulnerable and weak like that out here in this world? That's gonna cause me to have a real deep, deep, deep thought. And it's so deep to I might have to do another live on that one. But anyway, so when the rabbits finally got together and they figured out, hey, look, that's a stranger to us and he's dangerous to us. And we didn't know, but now we know. We know what type of time it is. But it took two of the rabbits to lose their lives in order for the rest of the bunch to get the message, which is sad, because you never know. But anyway, when the snake come back, he looked, and they done barricade, baby, them rabbits done fix that up, baby. Ain't no way, no how he could get back to them. And you know what? That snake had nerve enough to holler for him, and they told us, oh no, you're not welcome here no more. We not letting you in no more. And do you not know the snake got mad and started cussing them all out after they done gave you two tries? And the snake just act a fool on the other side of the rock, on the other side of them rocks where they done built their defense up. I mean, he was over there cussing and sliding and acting a fool because he couldn't get to the rabbits. He couldn't get to them no matter how he tried. You know what I mean? And that's just the same way some strangers are. When they can't get to you and when they can't, penetrate you, you don't know what their motives are out here. You know what I mean? You don't know what, you don't know, you just don't. So again, now why is this stupid snake out here crying and acting a fool with the rabbits who have been so kind to him? The rabbits been so generous with the snake. You know what I mean? Not knowing that they were in danger. Like what's my say? Danger, danger. I forgot what a rapper song that. Oh, I think it was Mystical. He had a song to my been so long. Anyway, but anyway, excuse me. The snake is out there going off. But guess what? The rabbit's life was spared because they decided not to deal with him no more. The moral of the story is you have a lot of toxic people out here in this world. They are very toxic. But you can't tell by just looking at them how dangerous and how toxic they are. They will intentionally enter into your space, excuse me, enter into your life, and they will cause you harm. hmm But you don't even know it. Because by looking at them, they look like they won't bust a grape in a fruit fight. So it's always good to read and observe and check out the vibe, you know? If something don't feel right about that individual, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to move. Don't hesitate to protect protect yourself. Don't hesitate that. Because guess what? If you uh don't protect yourself, we just remember the rabbit and what the snake done, okay? So I said all that to bring to light for the deep thinkers. Okay? Now, over here on this side, they say it's a side, but I'm just gonna say I'm not on no side. I'm just out here trying to shed some light on a situation that's going on or trying to go on out here in these YouTube streets. And the situation goes a little bit something like this here. Uh they sliding now. The snakes are sliding to a town that they call they said gonna have a meet and greet at. Oh yeah, I'm still talking about that. Gubs girl. And those on the side of my voice. And they all hyped up about it. They hyped up about going to a city where there they are. They don't know nobody in the city, but they finna go over there and get together, supposedly, to have a good time. Now don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with going to another city, going to another country, going places, seeing different things. Ain't nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. But what I heard lately, uh, this group of people call themselves getting together and finna go to a whole town that they ain't never been at. They might have a few people that might live there, but they just gonna gather up and go over here to this town that they don't know nothing about. And they finna, now they supposed to enjoy themselves when they get over there. You know, when you going on a meet and greet, you going on a vacation, you're going to what? Enjoy yourself. You know, in Michael Jackson's voice. Supposedly. Well, how can you go and enjoy yourself? You know, this is what you convincing your people that that's what we gonna do. And everybody's hyped up, talking about, yeah, we got our own money and we gonna go down there and we gonna meet and greet. Oh, they just already got planned what they gonna do when they get down there. Oh yeah, they got it all figured out. What they gonna do, how they gonna do, and I'm listening to them. I'm listening to the hot news. You know what I mean? I'm listening. I'm like, but see, the thing that caught my attention, those out there in YouTube world, what caught my attention is, oh yeah, oh yeah, really, really on, baby. Wait a minute. What you say? What you say? This is me. I'm over here. I'm in deep thinking when I'm going like, what? Who? What they do that at? What you? I know you did. I'm real deep thinking when I go into that mode. You hear me? Cause I'm like, mm, 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 mm. Well, going in on deep thinking mode as I heard them plot, as I heard them plan, just like the snake in my story. You know what I mean? We got some rabbits out there in a place that they call themselves all pumped up to go. Mm-hmm. We finna go and we finna meet and greet and we supposed to have fun. But y'all got some rabbits that y'all had already mentioned. We going down there to see. These rabbits that y'all going down there to see, they don't know y'all. And you don't know them at all. This what makes me think and feel like y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass minds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all done lost y'all minds. Because while you trying to run around over to somebody else's city, you know, in town to talk about somebody and to try to what? You've been doing it. You've been doing it, you know. You've been doing it so long to every time you come on, that's all you talk about, you know. And my thing to the ones that's out here talking about, uh, y'all might be a little bit lost, but the ones that's gonna hear my life and the one and some of them hear me right now, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? But if you keep on coming around Cimarron and the other ones that's down here, y'all gonna say, yeah, I see what you're saying now. Just shedding a little light. Shedding a little light. Shedding a little encouragement. You know, trying to help somebody. Now, mind you, it's not none of my business. But when you see right, and if it's in your heart to speak on it, speak. Tell the truth. They might be upset when you tell the truth, but guess what? Long as it's out there and they heard it, they can't say we didn't know. You know, no. Friend of folk, the world wants to know. But again, we're all strangers out here to one another. Let me tell you something. Everybody got skeletons in their closets. Do you feel me out there? Everybody got a skeleton or two in their closets. What makes you think that you can jump on my skeletons? Mm-hmm. See? And bring it to the world, you know. Some things are good. Some skeletons, they're in the closet for a reason. Oh, excuse me. Need a shot of water. But anyway, yeah. Some skeletons are in the closet for a reason. And it's best that if you got any sense at all, you need to leave them skeletons right there alone. Mm-hmm. You need to leave other folks' stuff alone. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for what you're trying to prove and what you're trying to do when you enter into somebody else's territory. You come into their house. Like I said, with a bunch of long lost lies, a bunch of bullshit, and you call yourself in come over there and meet a family that had a tragedy. So y'all stay with me now. This is your whole purpose of coming down here to meet. Oh Lord, get on off the phone. Who is this calling me, messing up my life? Yeah, y'all excuse the phone call. In here messing up my life. Well, anyway, I'm back. But yeah, back Ooh. Anyway, y'all seen that little camera slip, but anyway, I'm back. I'm back. It's early in the morning. I don't wash my face. I didn't comb my hair, but anyway, I'm here. I'm one of the real ones, okay? I am one of the real ones. Ain't no shade of my game at all. But I'm back, and I said all this to say this here. Yeah, you're on your way to a town, and you want to meet a people that had a tragedy in their family, and you want to come over there and talk to them. What you want to talk to them about? Uh, you want to talk to them about what? You want to talk about them? You want to talk to the family that has lost a loved one? Do you not know why you running your tail down there trying to talk to them folks? You ain't doing them but opening up old wounds. It hurts. That's a very painful thing to do. Go up there and stir up a bunch of stuff. Them folks is trying to heal. Them folks is trying to live their life. Them folks is trying to go on, but y'all going down there. To what? To what? What y'all going down there for? Yeah, like I told you earlier, y'all better stop listening to that giant, stupid caboose. You better stop following that caboose. Y'all gonna end up like the damn rabbits. All that slick talking and all of those gab and all them old lies, and they got y'all out here lying too. I got you out here lying for brownie. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Look. Well, let me tell you something. Little tribe of little raggedy caboose and all of its rusty parts, the little rusty imps that believe in, you know, what you're doing is right. When you get your tails down there in enemy territory, call yourself trying to be friends to the folks that done had this accident or whatever it might be, them folks done got the sentence, they got whatever it went, and y'all not happy with the sentence. Well, you ain't got no business over there inciting over there with your shenanigans, talking about we going down there and we gonna lemon head this and we gonna lemon head that and we gonna just over there lemon head. You can't take, if you can't take the words, also you want to use this woman's husband as your commentary. Every one of y'all is over there on the woman's husband. This woman's husband ain't did nothing and said nothing to not now one of y'all ignorant people. That man is a stranger to y'all, but you know what? Y'all uses that to what? Try to hurt his wife. Now, mind you, imps and dimps, and all of y'all acting like shimp on the Three Stooges, you know. All of you acting like shimp or damn stooges. You know, it was three of them, but there's a whole bunch of y'all stooges over there. You know, y'all, who, man, you know, just brainless, think you're smart, you know, and just, I hate to call my people dumb, you know, but it is what it is. But yeah, y'all be sure when you jump your tails over there to meet the Holloways to try to talk about the citizens and whatever happened down there, be sure to tell them, yeah, And we was the one who helped to get a lawyer. Mm-hmm. Be sure you tell that. Huh? If you want to keep it real. And I'm going, and you know what? When you let that information out, y'all idiots. Yeah. Yeah. We helped them get a lawyer. Yeah. I bet you bet not. The Holloway, woo. See, too busy over there whooping your own ass, sliding around, eating up stuff, just like the rabbit in my story. You wait till you think somebody's asleep. You wait till you think ain't nobody watching. And then there you go with your BS. You feel me? You're not strong enough. You're weak. And you're wicked. And you need to find you something else to do. Besides coming around here, funking around with wisdom. You're funking around with knowledge. You're funking around with folks that's twice your age. You don't want to honor them. You don't want to honor them. You don't want to respect them. You want to come out here and keep on disrespecting them. And you know what? Every time y'all stupid asses come out here and disrespecting this lady, she just get on there and go hard and disrespect y'all dumbasses right back. You hear me? She's not weak. Y'all the one that's weak. Huh? Y'all the shit starters. Huh? Make it make sense. Again, stranger danger. Think about it. Think about what TMC is telling y'all. Naive, ignorant asses. Because I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to be what you think. But I want you little idiots that's over there on that caboose pumping this shit up. I want you to be sure when you hit that town that you let the damn Holloways know. Now, I heard somebody bust out and had the audacity to say, I come in peace. Well, in my opinion, hell no, you ain't coming no damn peace. You come in to take a piece. You come in to try to take a chunk out of somebody that ain't bothering you. Hell, you got a husband. You got a family. Ain't nobody bothering you. You bothering them. And why you bothering them? Because you crunk up behind a piece of bullshit. Mm-hmm. You crunk up behind a piece of bullshit. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. The one who's over there promoting all these t-shirts and shit. I'm going to get me a t-shirt with a... We don't give a damn what you get. But you... Be sure you tell the Holloways that we helped. We was responsible. See, we was responsible. It ain't gonna turn out so well. Yeah, not when you tell that. You want to tell every damn thing else. But you want to hide that. Your ass trip me out too when you come out here talking about facts. What did I say wrong? What are you saying right? Facts. What am I doing? Why they mad at me? Facts. Big facts. Let me tell you, when you run your ass out here again on your life, facts this. Tell the Holloways that your bullshit ass leader that you love so hard and the rest of y'all idiots, you tell them when you come to the town in the city that we helped. We had a hand in this and we had a hand in that. they ain't gonna receive y'all asses. They gonna do just like the damn rabbits. They gonna be a deep what rocks where y'all ass can't come nowhere close. Cause I'm telling you, when they find that little piece of information, it's very little, but it's vital and it's strong. When they find that out, they gonna build rocks up all around, and y'all better not try to you better not try to come up in here. No. So take it from TMC, deep thinkers. Mm-hmm. Take it from TMC, bullshitters. Mm-hmm. While you out here, photos, singing your song, I'm pretty sure you want to come so bad. You know, well, hell, you know, you know, you want to come out here and bother this man, you know, every day, all day, 4 and 5 lives every day. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Go find yourself something safe to do. Because this right here, and then wait a minute. I heard I come in peace. Had nerve enough to what? Bring your husband and now he's trying to figure out what he need to say to somebody he didn't know. He don't know them. You don't know them. He just hearing you and seeing you make a weak ass nickel off of this commentary. Mm-hmm. And he wants in. Mm-hmm. I heard what he said. I definitely heard what he said. When he got on there and told the YouTube world that when he was on your page or whatever, you invite him up there and y'all was up there supposed to be doing comedy, everybody cutting for him. Somebody said a $10 donation to your Cash App and told you 5 for him and 5 for you. And he made it his business to say that you didn't give him his 5. Huh? What kind of shit was that? That right there, honey, you talking about warning lights, police lights, and you know how police cars get behind you. You know, when you drive and you thinking everything's all right, and all of a sudden they turn them lights in on your ass. That's what happened when TMC heard that little piece of shit and stopped your ass. And all of a sudden you start talking about how y'all used to, you know, which way ain't none of our business, you know. But it sent out a signal, and you really don't want to know my thoughts on what I thought, but baby, baby, it was too much going on. So again, I come in peace. The one who's mm-hmm, making t-shirts for everybody. And the one who gets on here and talking about twinkle, twinkle, you know, talking about somebody's toes, talking about somebody's feet, you know, all this is supposed to be commentary. All this is y'all out here because of your leader. She the one got the problem. She the shit starter. Y'all knew it. That woman didn't do nothing, you know, got in the crossfire. It hurted her when we all busted up. You know, it hurted her. Did it hurt any one of y'all idiots? Huh? You can go to a live when it all happened to see how bad it hurt that lady. But y'all don't give a damn about nobody hurting. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody's feelings, you know. But when y'all feelings get hurt, you know, you got nerve enough to cry like a ooh, ooh, just out there crying, you know. Wah, 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 when the issue's on you. Let me tell you something. Uh, oh, and we ain't gonna forget about the private then trying to run his ass out here to try to say something. You been running around here trying to say something, trying to get in, trying to get commentary. If you don't get your, whew, is y'all praying for me? Cause I'm getting it out here. You know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of bullshit going on, and just like I heard the other day, I was over on live and I checked it out. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? Y'all went to a meet and greet. You invited your friend. Your friend said she needed to get away, so she jumped and went all the way to your house, went all the way to your city to end up in a fight, to end up and you called the police, to end up, what the hell? It's kind of sad when you got to go way to another state, way to another world, and y'all supposed to be friends. You're kicking, and then you end up kicking each other's ass. About what? Do you feel TMC? I know you feel me. And you know what? Y'all really need to understand and appreciate somebody like TMC. Because I told you, I'm a deep thinker. I ain't running around here trying to start nothing. But I ain't gonna let your dumb ass start nothing with me. Because see, I could be a dumbass too. We could be dumbasses together. That's if that's what you want. But I'm telling you right now, that is not what TMC is about. Why you don't want to be my friend no more? Friends come and go. We are strangers. You don't know me and I don't know you. But it is good to get on here and have a relationship, where we can talk, where we can communicate, where we can be our authentic selves. You know what I mean? Where we can be on the same page. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Your enemy is not none of my enemy. So don't get mad at me. Because you see me somewhere. Hell, that's between you and you. TMC ain't got nothing to do with that shit. See, the only thing that's gonna make it up close in person is when you do something to TMC. And TMC has every right to defend herself, like she's been doing since she's been out here. She's talking about some shit and she's defending herself. All in the same stroke. Some of y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to pay attention. But if you don't, go for it, buddy. Do your thing. T-shirt wearer, do your thing. I come in peace. Do your thing. Twinkle, twinkle, little toes. Do your thing. But be sure when you do your thing, you run over there in that town and you fuck with them people, you be sure to tell them what you done. We were the one who was responsible for the lawyer who helped the situation. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? The man got his sentence. The man is, fair or unfair. Who the hell y'all think y'all is? Y'all need to let God be God. Them folks ain't stupid. This man is 80 some odd years old. Them people ain't stupid. He should have got more than what he got. Well, should y'all dumbass should have got more for when y'all was out there committing y'all crimes of passion? Think about it. Ain't you glad to be free? Being locked up ain't no joke. Why you out there tripping on somebody else? And like I said, we all have skeletons. We all got problems. But y'all need to really stop running around here stirring the pot of shit. Because guess what? Everybody knows some shit. But I'm going to tell you something else. Deep thing. Would nobody have known the shit that you got going on in your life had you not came out here and told it yourself? Why you want to be mad because somebody talking about it? Why? You talking about... Look, you get as good as you give out here. What? The song, don't start no ish, it won't be no ish. And I'm gonna tell you something. Raggedy Caboose and his riders, it ain't no future in your front. It ain't no future in your front. But just like your girl telling you and advising you, I done came through about 2 times, but I know when I came through, it went over a lot of y'all heads. I told you to beware. I told you do not enter. I ain't told you. I just advised you, guiding you in love. But guess what? Some of y'all just unlovable. Some of y'all just bent on hell, riding on the raggedy rails of a raggedy caboose and whatever it's out there saying. I don't blame the raggedy caboose for not coming back over here, you know, going somewhere else with a lie. Because guess what? We see you, raggedy caboose. Yeah, we see you. So go on over there. Go on over there in the Facebook world and see who else you can fool. See who else you can what? Slide down and they hold it, slide down and they lie, and slide down and just tell your lies, and then next thing you know, you done bit the hell out of them, you done slid away. You coming back to pick folks off one by one, especially the one who you deem as auntie. The only aunt. Oh Lord. Yeah, they only your aunties because you think or you might know that they got a few nickels and dimes. And you need that. You call that support. Question, what in the hell are they supporting you for? This last pictures, they've been supporting you for a long time. So you're talking like, when you come out here, I done made thousands and thousands of dollars. One time y'all was hot siding so hard to you supposed to made X amount of thousands, and your girl that who says, me and you us never apart, she made a few dollars more than you. And then y'all want to talk about we ain't falling out. I don't give a damn how much more lies. You just stop. It's too many crabs over there in the bucket. Don't nobody want to see nobody over there. If you try to be bigger than me, I'm finna get something and I'm finna cut your ass down. And I'm finna bring it to the internet. And I can just only imagine what me and you us never apart got on each other. But I've been checking out the little slight shade. I even heard the little slight shade on Private Dancer. I heard it. I'm checking it out. I'm like, damn. What? Every time y'all trip me out, that's where I be, because I'm a deep thinker. What she say? I know he didn't. I'm in deep thinker mode when I'm over there now. And I'm going to tell you something. You talk about, I don't go there and I don't listen to them, and I don't go there and I don't listen to that. Well, you little imps is out here doing your work and bringing the damn bones to your dumb ass. So yeah, there you go. Your imps is over here on my itty bitty page. Oh yeah, and y'all, by the way, I'm 4 months strong in this thing. So I'm still young, I'm still learning, a lot of things. But yeah. So I'm out here, and I'm out here spreading some sunshine. Because baby, it be storming out here in these YouTube streets. And folks are storming out here, they mad about any and everything. I mean, it don't make no sense to be mad forever. You got folks out here, they mad forever. But they started to shit. And you trying to be mad. Can't take nothing. But you want to give it. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all up there batting all up against this lady and her husband. Y'all batting the hell. Just, But again, silly rabbits, tricks are for kids. Them folks living their lives. And the system knows something y'all dummies don't know either. Yeah. He got what he got. And it's over. It's over. The system knows this man is not going to live forever. The system knows this. How come y'all don't? But whatever time he got, whatever happened in that case, it's none of y'all goddamn business. And you need to get somewhere and sit the fuck down and leave folks alone. Which are miserable. I got a case. You got cases. You got skeletons. Worry about that, please and thank you. Take it from TMC. Worry about that. If you worry about that, you won't be digging around in nobody else's closet trying to pull out a stinking skeleton bone of nobody's. Because you got you something to do. Yeah, you got you something to do. But again, stranger danger. Going somewhere and bragging about what you finna go do and hot-siding about what you're gonna do. Just be sure. Caboose with your raggedy ain't good for nothing. TMC learned that. You don't care. You don't care. And you don't mind telling folks, I don't care how loyal they been to you. Ask Judy. You can ask a whole bunch of us who was there riding with you once upon a time when the monkey drunk the wine. Oh, you can even ask me, because I rode with you. And like Private Dancer said, you want to be mad because of my damn opinion? Girl. Girl, bye. Miss coming out here trying to talk about anybody. Baby, because you do not have the look. You do not have the class. You don't have nothing to talk about. Especially trying to body shame somebody. Raggedy caboose. You don't. Only thing you gotta do, and listen. They said looks could kill. Well, you look how you look, and God made you to look like that. Why you over there want to rank? Did y'all see this? Did y'all? Yeah, you sure saw it. And it was the truth. You need to see the truth sometime. What is cute to you or ugly, you need to see the truth sometime. Don't be ashamed of how you look. You always talking about, show me, show me. What the hell you want to see? Show me your house. Show me how you live. And for what? So you can critique. So you can condemn and condone and ride. And is that what you want to say? Is that what you want to do? Well, it's your party, baby. You can cry if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. But be careful with your mouth. Be careful of what you say. Be real careful. Be real careful, because there is such thing as reaping season. You know, you can have a thought, but you ain't got to sit up there and you know. But just be careful. Hell, I'm talking to y'all. I'm preaching to myself too. I'm preaching to myself too. I got to tell myself and encourage my own self sometimes. Cause sometimes TMC, she can be out there to the left, just all out there in left field. Now, I would really appreciate somebody to come in and just say, "Hey, TMC, what you doing over there, girl? It's dangerous over there. Call me out of danger zone. It's blowing up everywhere, and I'm over there, don't know nothing." That's how a lot of y'all is over there on that raggedy caboose. Y'all over there, danger bombs popping everywhere, and you don't even know. Explosive. And guess what? You better wake up. Well, I ain't gonna say better. You need to wake up and understand what you are dealing with. Period. Can't lead me. Can't lead me. Can't steer me wrong. Can't set me up. And that's what's going on with y'all base back hitters. Yeah, tails is over there being set up. Set up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. You're being set up. And you don't even know it. Talking about what all we gonna do when we get to this city for our meet. What the hell? What the hell is you meeting? Well, you know, why you so excited to be at the meeting? Of a bullshit meeting at that. A meeting that ain't gonna be, look, y'all ain't in the right headspace to meet each other at all. That's if you ask me. You need to stay. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what you need to do, because all y'all growl. But I can throw my opinion out there, you know. And I can tell you this here. And I'm gonna let you go. We was rolling one time, and we was rolling, and somebody came by the house, and they wanted us to take them there Well, they didn't want us. They wanted my husband to take them wherever they was trying to go. And so he agreed to take them wherever they wanted to go. And in the middle of him, trying to take them where they want to go, the laws pulled up behind him, real quick and stopped him. And you know how they do. Well, your license, your insurance, everything was good. But he still ended up getting a ticket. So when he came home, he was telling me all about it. This is what he said. He said, if I had never took so-and-so, where he wanted to go, I wouldn't have got this ticket. What did he say? If I had never, agreed to take someone, I would not have had this ticket. So because he called himself helping, he hurt himself. And that individual, he didn't help him pay that ticket. That was on him. He's the driver. Do you feel me? Don't let nobody set you up. Or nobody. Now, I'm pretty sure, everything's meant to happen for a reason. I try to tell my husband, I'm like, you already try to be so hard on this person, but it was meant for you to get a ticket, baby. I be talking to you all the time, these 30, 40, the rules, the signs. It tell you 30 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, and there you just going 50 miles an hour, and you act like you can't get no ticket. It ain't none of his fault. You the driver. You ain't paying attention. So assume some responsibility. It ain't none of his fault. It's your fault. That's how a lot of us do. We want to take the tension off ourselves and put it on other folks. Hint, 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 hint. Caboose. Attention off yourselves and put it on others. Hint, 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 hint. Catch that. Catch that. Again, my commentary is about, this content is about stranger danger. Now, to get out of danger is to avoid it at all costs. Don't put on the scene, I ain't scared. You ought to be. You ought to be. Because all of y'all wrong is two left shoes. You want to hurt somebody that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. I don't know why y'all want to go after folks' family, folks' loved ones. But you start the mess first. You want to go after innocent kids. You think that just really, really, really the thing to do. It tells TMC a lot about your little weak asses. I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about your little baby. I ain't talking about your grandpa. I ain't talking about, And a lot of times we give each other ammunition to talk about. I just put it in the right perspective. And hoping that it helps somebody out here. But some folks take offense. But instead of running around here taking offense at every little thing, especially what TMC is talking about, because I'm out here to boldly encourage you whether you want to hear it or not. I said what I said, and I'll be talking to you strongly. But a lot of y'all weak ones can't take the strength. That's why you get upset and then try to get on my post and try to rah me. Baby, if you go on, just go on with your lives and be advised that somebody is out here and they mean you some good, and you got somebody out here that means you some bad. Open up your eyes. See for yourself. Yeah. See for yourselves what it's all about. And you know what? You can't judge the book by its cover. You got to read it for yourself. Huh? And it don't take long to figure out, hey, if I'm going to enjoy this book or not. Every book ain't for you. But there's plenty of books out there that you will enjoy. And I'm talking about content creators. Plenty of content creators that you will enjoy and you will be inspired and you will grow. Now, it depends on what you like. If you over there on that drama, tie down stuff, it's your choice. But sometimes this drama, it just gets so boring. All right, Lucinda, baby. I appreciate you, honey. I appreciate you, baby. Enjoy your day at school. And I'm so proud of you, girl. And you're so beautiful, honey. I'm like, girl. I love you, honey. I love you, girl. Yes, I do. But anyway, and thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your day, Lucinda. Yeah. So, I said all this to say this here. We all are strangers. We don't know one another on this internet. I'm going to tell you something. You can have a stranger danger in your house that you have known all your life. But you didn't even know how dangerous he was. And you know them. Well, you thought you knew it. Again, they tell me it takes a lifetime to know a person inside and out. So, be advised, be alert, keep your antennas up on any and everything. While you out there on the road, passing around, you might, be, ain't no telling. And we got all kinds of folks on the highway. And baby, I'm gonna tell you, the hotter it gets, Lucinda, I ain't lying. The hotter it gets out here, baby, these folks be driving their car, they be having an attitude. They be having road rage like it's going out of style. Just mad. He cut me off. He took my pole. He, she, who, and they, baby, strangers, dangers all on the highways and byways. So be careful. Stay prayed up. Stay alert. Stay in your lane. Hush all that rah-rah. Let them go on and rah-rah. But if you feel led to go on and charge that up, because sometimes you gotta charge rah-rah up. Because rah-rah act like they won't shut up until you do. Look like, I don't know what it is about some of these folks. It look like the quieter you stay, the more they pounce on you. But soon as you get up and you get the cutting up and roaring back, look like they satisfied. Look like they happy. But me, Lou, I don't be happy when I got to get up here and, go from 10 to 1,000 on nigger rolls and roaches and fleas and flies and ticks out 10. I ain't happy. Because I got a conscience and I'm really trying to live right to the best of my ability. But every now and again, it bring out what they say. He saw the best in me. They look. Sometimes we got some of these dangerous strangers out here. They just bring out the worst in me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't move like that. But you know who? TMC, she has done it again. And for all you guys out here that's under the sound of my voice, thank you for the 13 likes. Thank you for the 5 people that's up there in the bushes that's taking all the notes, that's gonna carry the bones back to the raggedy caboose. Oh, I know you out there. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you. Appreciate y'all. Bush watchers. I definitely do. But I hope I said something to enlighten you little bushwashers that's on this here 4 month page. Yeah, I've been out here in the game for 4 months. And I look like I'm getting a little bit better out here. Ooh, Lucinda. The truth bringing out the worst. People get in trouble. But baby, you better stand on the truth. Folks talking about, and I stand on it. Baby, it standing on the truth. Long as the truth gonna what? Set us free. I ain't worried about, no. I gotta do it because it's in my heart to do it. I'm not out here middling nobody. I'm not out here, tripping. Okay? No, no, no. That's not what it's all about. Now don't get me wrong, Lucinda. I can be a little messy too. But I hope when I be messy to y'all, I hope y'all can find some enlightenment and some type of encouragement. You know what I mean? Just find your way to understand that I'm here, and Lucinda, my symbol that I chose for myself is the sunshine. When we see the sunshine and outside, how does it make you feel? The warm glow. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Now, guess what? The sun can feel real good to our tails, and the sun can feel real bad to us sometimes. Sometimes the sun can burn you up. So be careful with your girl TMC. Cause baby, that's what I am. That's who I am, and that's my little symbolic symbol over here on the YouTube street. I am the sunshine, you know, and I'm peeping through the clouds. It can't stay cloudy all the time, Lucinda. I'm coming. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, and that's all I need. Girl, I'm coming. Lucinda, you know the song. I'm coming out. Sooner or later. Sooner or later. Lucinda say, messy without bullying is fine work in my book. I sure appreciate it. You sure right, girl. Yes, baby. And that's what it's all about. You know, I was thinking about and sharing with my baby. I said, uh, I'm just looking at what God has allowed me to birth. And believe it or not, my baby, my oldest, she's 47 years old. hmm I have a 47-year-old baby, y'all. My firstborn. And I looked at it the other day and I said, now, I'm proud of her, but I was just looking at other people her age, you know. And you can tell when your child has been raised right. Now, all of us ain't none of the best parents in the world. Parents make mistakes too. Y'all, let me get on off of here because I be the went on. That'd be a whole nother show. And I think y'all remind me to talk about parents make mistakes too. That's going to be my next live if I don't come up with something else. But in the meantime, y'all be aware and be cautious and keep your antennas up. See, what a blessing. I remember being 47. Me and my mom grew to have a great relationship. Baby, and I know your mom, may she forever rest in heaven. I know she is super proud of you, Lucinda. I know she is. Because guess what? I'm super proud of you. from what I heard, your story, it is very inspirational. It is heartfelt. And I'm glad that you, through the help of God and through the help of the precious memories that you and your mom shared, honey, in the long time commercial, it says, you come a long way, baby. Keep pushing, Lou. Keep being inspiring. Keep being you, your authentic you. Because you got something, girl. You got something the world needs to know. And I know them children that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. I know they love some Lucinda. I know they love Miss Lucinda. I can feel it, you know. And when you can feel people that you don't know, on this internet, I feel the vibe, Lou. I feel that. I feel that it's a healthy connection. And I want it to stay that way. I don't want to have a friend one minute and a foe the next minute. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like a light switch with folks that I'm meeting. You're on 1 minute, you're off 1 minute, and you're running around here buttering me up. What the hell you buttering me up for? I don't need to butter up nothing from nobody, because it is what it is. I am who I am. But I'm about to do something with my wig, y'all. I've been on a journey over here. I've been on a serious journey of of inspiring myself, encouraging myself, uplifting myself. And baby, if you knew my story, you would say, TMC, look at God. That's all I can tell y'all for now. I might get off into it one of these old days. But yeah, when but I got to be led to come out here to tell, Because like I told you, Lucinda, a lot of us, well, a lot of them, they want to know things about you so they can come back and hurt you, with what you told them. And I think that's pathetic within itself. You know, you want to harp on my pain. You want to harp on my skeleton. You want to jump up and down like you got that right. Listen here. Jump on one of my damn skeletons. I'm going to be just like, bitch, move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the... Ooh. See, Lucinda? Girl, pray for me. Cause girl, I wasn't meant to say that, but hell, hey, that's just what it is. I done told him now. I'm sunshine out here, and the sun can feel good to your ass, and the sun can burn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Ain't lying, Luke. Got to be more careful. Yep, we got to be more careful. But in the meantime, y'all have a blessed day. Bushwatchers, y'all have a blessed day too. And to the bushwatchers, y'all ain't got to stay up in there. Y'all ain't got to be scared to come down, as long as you come down right. Because I'm telling you right now, YouTube is on the ball, and I know it ain't nobody but God. Because I got one hater since I've been on this live, and they done caught the message. And you know what? I'm not even worried about what they said. All I know is they caught it and give me a chance to view the message. But I'm not viewing no trash that's coming over here. I can avoid. I can see the snakes. I can feel the snakes. So whatever your little tale said, from God's ears, from your mouth, you wicked, terrible caboose rider. Oh, I know y'all up in here. But be advised, you can carry every bone that I said back to that thing. Don't even. I don't know what that is. That she called her back, but that thing. Y'all can carry it on back over there to her. She you know. So all you do is run around here and catch little things and run back and tell everything. Well, just tell her. Just tell her on a positive note. TMC said, "I see y'all with y'all dumbasses," and she tried to let you tell no. Stay out the rabbit hole, you snakes. Stay out the rabbit hole. Mm-hmm. Going all over. Rabbits and snakes don't mix together. They don't mingle. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. And yeah, I'm out of here. Y'all had a phone call. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy your day. And always remember, Lou, thank you, honey, for uh encouraging me to come on out here and do this live. Cause that picture that I posted on my, it spoke a lot. It spoke a lot, and it told me this is what's happening. You got stranger dangers. Stranger dangers is moving around. Stranger dangers trying to have a meet and greet, and they really do need to quit the shits. You know, stop the mess and leave them senior citizens that's over there trying to live. They try to live the rest of their lives. And they over there want to come over there and pour all this ugly salt on what has happened to them. What they do to that, that's going to be a whole nother lie. But Caboose and the Raggedy Imps and the Bat Swingers, y'all better hear your girl TMC, because she's making a lot of sense out here. And she's out here to help. Whether you want to receive the help or not, but she's out here. In the meantime, in between time, everyone have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. And I want to do shout outs. If you don't have anything to do, if you want some exciting commentary, new, fresh, and impressed, and she can be a bit messy, but she be on that cute as she want to be. Her name is Loving Lucinda. Y'all go by and check her out. Enjoy her. Enjoy her. And I enjoy her. I'm glad to be a part of the team. Also, if you guys are not doing anything, y'all be sure to go by and check out my girl Kiss the Ring. Kiss This Ring too. Commentary be on point. Be laughing and enjoying. Just enjoying the 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 the, the news you can use. Okay? Go by and check out the news you can use on Kiss This Ring 2. The news you can also use on Listen to Speaks. I'm pretty sure you enjoy. I do. And thank you, Gubs Girl, Samuel, all you guys that was under the side of my voice. Thank you for coming by and chatting with me. I enjoy you. Samuel, I don't know if you're still there, but baby, you be encouraged. And you better know I am lifting you up, and I'm going to keep you and your family up in prayer. I'm going to screenshot your name right now so I won't forget. So I won't be out here telling my lies. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. Let me do it. Let me catch it. I didn't catch it. Come on, phone. You know, I got you, girl. So I won't forget your precious name, because you have been really precious in my chat this morning. So, baby, you have a blessed day, too. And everybody else, if I didn't mention your name, you know I messed up my first one. Hambala Taps. I broke it all the way down. I still don't know if I said it right. But anyway, a special shout out to you, baby. Thank you all, one and all, for coming by and chatting with your girl, TMC. Until next time, bye.